Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 67 plate Skoda Rapid. The car's just had the one mature gentleman owner from brand new. A fantastic example with a full Skoda main agent service history. Just starting with the front of the car, I'll get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, really am struggling to see any stone chips. That is the case all the way along the front of the car. Certainly no scuffs or marks to any of the bumper corners. As I take a step back and look down the entire passenger side of the car, can't see any parking dents. The car has the bi-colour alloy wheels. All four of the alloys really nice, as I'll show you as we go around the car. Starting with the passenger front, struggling to see any marks at all to that alloy wheel. While I'm low down, just point out certainly no marks or damage to the passenger sill. Absolutely nothing negative to point out on the driver's passenger front wing. Moving on to the passenger door. Exactly the same, can't see any scratches, chips, etc. As the contrast black mirror covers. There's no scuffs or marks to either of the mirror covers. Phenomenal specification. The car does have the panoramic glass sunroof. Moving along the passenger door, really am struggling to see anything negative to point out at all. Just get a close up and highlight there's no marks or scratches underneath the door handle. Can be quite common. Can't see any chips to the door edge. Once again, can be quite common. Onto the rear door in identical condition. Struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Moving along the door, that does once again include no marks underneath the handles, no chips to the door edge. Nothing to point out on this rear panel either. That alloy wheel, exactly the same as the passenger front. Once again, struggling to see a single mark. Just taking you into the car from the passenger side. Firstly, I'll point out the passenger step is unmarked all the way along. As you'd expect with the age and mileage of the car. The entire interior really nice. Just get a close up of the wing and edge of the passenger seat to show you no sign of any wear. The car has had overmats fitted, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpet or footwells either. As I said, fantastic specification. The car has the panoramic glass sunroof and the satellite navigation. Just taking you into the rear of the vehicle. Once again, no marks to any of the steps, no scuffs to the interior plastics. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Absolutely no sign of any wear at all. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Car does have the rear parking sensors. There's no marks to the centre of the bumper either. Car's never backed into anything at all. Nothing to point out on the tailgate of the car. Just taking you inside the luggage compartment, all nice and clean. Get close up to all the plastics, can't see any scratches or scuffs to them. Get a close up of the rear of the bumper to show you no sign of any luggage rash at all. Just bringing you around to the driver's side of the car. As I look down the entire side, exactly the same as the passengers. Once again, can't see any parking dents. Just get a close-up of all bumper corners so you can see no scuffs or marks. Once again, no marks to that alloy wheel. Nothing to point out on this rear panel. No chips or scratches. Moving on to the door. Can't see any chips to the door edge or marks underneath the handle. Once again, as I take a step back, can't see anything to point out on the door itself. I do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides, just so I can show you all the steps. As I said, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Those overmats have protected all the carpets, because the carpets in the rear exactly the same as the front ones. No sign of any wear. Moving on to the driver's door, if there's going to be any marks underneath the door handle, usually on the drivers, but once again, can't see any. Just get a close up to show you that. Can't see any chips to the door edge either, or anything to point out on the door itself. Once again, driver's step unmarked. Really is an absolutely cherished example, a credit to the owner who has had the car from brand new. As I go around the entire car, inside and out, really am struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Maintained to the very highest standard with a full Skoda main agent service history. Onto the final bumper corner, once again no scuffs or marks, exact same with the final alloy wheel. It is worth noting we have all our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer, just to make sure the car is correct on the road. You can view the 128-point AA inspection report on our website at www.peterscottcars.co.uk. All our contact information is also on our website, so if you do require any further info about this one-owner Skoda Rapid, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. We are currently offering free mainland UK delivery on all cars. To have a car delivered, we just ask for a fully refundable £100 deposit. This deposit can be left over the telephone or through our website by finding the individual car, clicking the green Click to Reserve £100 button. You'll then be asked to leave your card details for our secure payment system. Once you have done this, the car is removed from sale. A member of staff will be in touch to arrange a convenient delivery day for yourself. The car is then professionally sanitised, transported to your home address, where you can test drive and inspect on your own. You only pay the remaining balance when you're 100% satisfied with the car. If you have any other questions about the delivery process or car in general, please do just ask. There you have our full walk around video. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. Hopefully it was helpful.